So like this one now, the waist is kind of big. If my child wears this now, it's going to pull down. So I want to share with you, moms, how to deal with such clothes you have at home. Even sometimes when you go for thrift shopping, you will find clothes that you like, and because you feel that it's going to be big on your child, you will let that clothes go. So I'm here to correct you. Don't let that clothes go, okay? Just pick that clothes up, and I'll be sharing with you how to deal with it. So for this process, we are going to be needing some razor blade, okay? We are going to be needing some scissors. We are going to be needing some of these pins right here. As you can see, I have a whole lot of it in my house. But this is actually what I do. I have a whole lot of it. You have to get the big size. Let me make it focus so that you can see the size. You have to get the big size of this, not the small one. This thing usually comes in sizes, but you have to get the big size of it. And then you will needing some you'll be needing some elastic band. So this elastic band is very, very big. And as you can see, this elastic band, I got it for 100 naira. As you can see, you can just get elastic band and then you will just make do with it, okay? I got it for 100 naira. And when I got it, it was very big. I've actually used out of it. So I got this elastic band. So guys, here is the clothes. And then here is the back of. Yes, okay, let's just turn the back of the clothes, okay? So that you understand better. You understand better, okay? So here is the back. As you can see, something is written here. Here is the back and here is the front, okay? So for this process, you start off with the front, which is here, okay? So you will get your blade. Here is my razor blade. And then you have to cut a bit of it, okay? Just little. As you can see, you totally have to cut a little side of it, just little, okay? Yes, I'm actually done cutting it. So yeah, just cut a bit of it, just little. You can't even see it. Just cut little of it, little, okay? Right here, just straight. You just cut straight, okay? Then you will take up your elastic band. Okay, here is where the elastic band began. Okay, so you get your elastic band, then you get that pin. I just showed you guys earlier. So here is the pin, and I'll be taking one out of it. Okay, I'll just be needing one. This one is enough. This one is enough for everything you want to do. Even if you want to do 10 clothes, this particular one is enough. But I got extra in case along the way this one spoils. I can actually change to another one, okay? So okay, let me go again. So you'll be putting it right in, and then close it back. So guys, here is it. Then you have to take it and then put right inside that part I just cut, okay? Can you see? You just put it right in, then you begin to push it, okay? I'll just go bit by bit so you understand better. Just like that, you just push it in. Can you see how easy it is? When you push it in, you draw it, okay, so that it doesn't hold together, so that it won't be so tight on your child. When you put it in, you can you see, you just drag it. When you put it in, you drag it, and it's moving, okay? Can you see that it's moving? Okay, so this is very, very easy for your child's thrift clothes, okay? I don't really like taking my child's clothes to tailors, because when you tend to take it to tailors, okay, they stitch that is both side like this, and it's not gonna look good. It's not gonna look good. And definitely, if your child gets to that particular size, and you want to take down those things that they have actually shaped down. When you start, when you take them down, you will see those mark of those stitches, and it's not going to look good, and you might even end up spoiling your child's clothes in the process of trying to take out those traits and all those things. But this process is very, very easy. You can take it out as fast as you want. It's just, you just open it up and just take out the elastic band from it, and your child can totally wear this, and the clothes will still be good. As you know, this is a very, very good process I use for my child's clothes. So you keep on going, you keep on going, as you can see. But I want to tell you something else, because this clothes might not actually have that particular thing I want to tell you guys about. You see, in some clothes, when you are moving, okay, when you are moving, just like the way I'm moving now, as you can see, this is what the reason I told you guys to stretch it out as you are going, so that it won't rump together. Okay, so you stretch it out. So as I was saying, in some clothes, as you are moving, maybe there will be a stitch at the corner of the cloth, just like this, and the pin will hold, it will no longer move. If you get to such situation, you pick up your razor again and then cut that part a bit and then move it over. You get it? I said at a point, if the pin is no longer moving, it's stuck to a particular point, you have to pick up your razor blade again and just cut it a bit, and then you keep moving. But for this particular cloth I'm doing, it's not like that. In this particular cloth, this particular cloth is just freely and easy to move. So you keep stretching it, okay, so that it won't get so tight on your child. As you can see now, do you see how neat it looks? You can now see that instead of becoming too big on your child, everything is just blending in together. The elastic band has make it look good on its own. It's neat. This is just a very, very good process for your child. This is a very perfect process, and taking it to a tailor to stitch or to tack the both sides is not going to be looking good. So for moms, this is the trick I use. Okay, so this is it. You keep moving it. Very easy. Keep moving it. Moving it. Have you seen? Until it comes out to that particular point you opened before. It will come out. When you keep moving it, it will come out to that particular point you opened before. Then you pull it. Okay? You pull it out. Can you see that? It have come out. When you pull it out, okay, don't forget to, as you can see, it's too tight. Can you see that? So don't forget, you hold this part up, hold this part together, okay? I'm trying to show you guys something. And you see it's too tight for your child at this point. If you leave it this way, it's going to be definitely tight for your child. So you hold this both sides together and then draw it. You already know the size of your child, so draw it, open it up. Okay, there's enough elastic band, as you can see. Just drag it. Okay, as you guys can see, this is a perfect size for my 1-year-old baby. So at this point you have to tie it up together. Okay, just tie it up. When you tie it, then at this point you cannot take out this pin from it. Okay, you keep it for another years. And I'm closing it. I'll just keep it aside. Then you tie this once again so that it will be tight, that the elastic band will not go off. Okay, you tie it again. So guys, when you take off the elastic band, you tie it once again. Okay, so that it won't pull off. You tie it once again. Okay, okay, so this is it. It's okay now. So I'll pick up my scissors, then I'll be cutting out the excess ones, okay, for another use. Okay, so you just cut it off. Then this is too long as well. I'll just cut it up a bit. Okay, so here is it. I'll just turn it and show you guys. So guys, can you see that? At this point, there's a lot of difference. Okay, so here is that front. Okay, here is the front of it. You can still cut this out the more if you want, but for me, I guess I should just cut it up a bit, but not just a little bit more. Okay, properly. Guys, I'm done and dusted. And you see how neat this thing came out. And you see how neat it looks. Instead of taking it to your tailor to stitch these two parts or the waist for your kids, you can just do this process at home. Can you see how easy it looks? And you see how neat it looks? So this is, so I'm going to be repeating this process with you guys in case if you missed out on that first one, you missed any particular point in that first one. So I will be repeating that process with you guys with this particular one as well. That is big for my child. This is actually going to pull down. If I will put this on my child, as you can see, the waist is big, the cloth is fine, yeah, but the waist is big. So I'll show you guys. So you look for the front again. Here is the back, as you can see this label. Okay, I'll just turn it over. As you can see, here is the front and here is the back. So I'll be going through the front right now, and I'll pick up my razor again. I will just be giving it a little bit of cut. Yeah, as you can see, I've just cut a bit. Yeah, as you can see, it's focusing right now, just a bit of it. Then you pick up your elastic band once again. You pick up your pin. Here's my pin. Then you put it right through inside. Okay, you pin it. Yeah, here is it. Then you put it right inside that place you just cut, and then you start pushing it in. As you push it, you stretch it. As you push it, you stretch it. The purpose of this stretching is not to tangle up the waist so much, so you have to push it. As you push it in, you stretch. As you push it in, you stretch. So you keep moving. Okay, keep going. You are right on track. Okay, so keep going. Like I was telling you guys earlier, it's no longer moving again due to a stitch right here. Okay, so you pick up your razor once again, then you cut up this part, cut it up open, and then you cut the next part. So at this point where this label is, I made a two cuts right here and right here, so that this thing will be able to pass through. Because of this label here, there is a stitch right down here, so I had to make a cut right here and right here. So I'll push it just a little bit, then I'll push it from here to the other end. So yeah, it's now back on track again. Then you keep pushing it in. As you can see, at this point where I had to make two cuts. As you can see, this is the band, but it's still looking neat. Can you see this? Okay, it's still looking neat. It's not looking hard at all. So you have to keep moving in. Okay. Okay, you keep pushing it in and you stretch, moving it in. So I've gotten back to this point where I first made my first cut. So the pin is out right now, and I'm done. I'm done. Then here is the waist. It looks so small. Then you have to move it up a bit so that it won't be so tight on your baby. So move it up, okay, to your desired size. Okay, so here is it. This particular size is okay. Okay. If you don't still want it to be so tight, you can still adjust it a bit. Okay. So you tie it up. Okay. You will first tighten it up first. Tie it up. Here is it. When you tie it up, don't just leave it and drag it because it's going to, because you didn't tie it so tight, so it's going to go back inside. Just still hold this part and hold the other part, and then still stretch it small. Okay. Still stretch it small. Then to your desired size, if it's okay. Then if it's okay, you can then take off the spin. Okay. Take it off. Okay. Then you leave it for another time. Then you tie it up once more. Is it? You tie it up once more, and then here is it. Then you cut off the excess bands. I'm cutting it up now. Okay. Then I'm cutting up this end as well. So here is it. Can you see? And as for that bag that I had to make two cuts, can you see how neat this is looking? Can you see? I had to make a cut here because this place was actually stick together due to this tag here. But can you see how neat this still looks? So I'll be turning it to show you guys the finished look of it. So can you see now? Can you guys see? I'll just cut this off. Can you see now? There's a lot of difference now, and it's now sizable and okay for your child. Instead of taking it to your tailor to stitch the waist and stitch the waist, it's not going to be looking neat as this. You can't compare when you stitch it the both side or the waist. It's not going to look neat. And when your child gets to that stage where it's now tight, and if you have stitched it before and you now start losing those stitches with your eraser blade, it's not going to look neat. Okay, so but if this is now too tight for your child, you're gonna just open up this thing you've just tightened and it's still okay for your child. Like as you can see, this is just the two look I have achieved. Can you see how neat these two Inca look? Can you see? Can you see how easy it was? Guys, so please, if you have found this video so helpful, don't forget to like this video, share with your friends out there. Please share this video and like this video. Don't forget to subscribe as well. Till next time, see you, stay blessed. Bye.